everyone, today we're going to make some fairy cakes. So I've just washed my hands and I've tied my hair back, and I've also got rid of all my jewellery, hairbands or anything like that. So we'll start with what we're going to need. So we're going to need 2 eggs, some margarine, some self-raising flour and some caster sugar. And then the equipment that we're going to need: a mixing bowl, a fork, some oven gloves, a little digital timer, some digital scales, a normal spoon, a wooden spoon, some cupcake cases, a bun tray and a cooling rack. And we will also be using the oven. So you need to preheat the oven before we do anything, and it needs to be on 180 degrees. So we're going to start with our mixing bowl and our 2 eggs. So we want to crack them into the mixing bowl. Then the next thing you want to do, you want to set your timer to 2 minutes. And when you've done that, we need to whisk our eggs with our fork for 2 minutes. So my timer is on and I'm going to whisk my eggs for 2 minutes. So my timer has gone off and I've whisked my eggs for 2 minutes. So the next thing we need to do, you need to get your digital scales and you want to put the bowl onto the scales. And you need to make sure it's in grams, so it should be a little G. And you need to make sure that it's on 0. And then when you've done that, we need to weigh out some margarine. So we need 100 grams. That's it. And then we need to weigh our self-raising flour. So again, make sure your scales go back to 0. And it still needs to be on grams. And we want 100 grams of self-raising flour. And then we need to do our sugar. So again, make sure it goes back to 0. And then we want 100 grams of caster sugar. Good. And then when we've done that, we want to mix it all together, and I'm going to set my timer again for 2 minutes, and then when that's done, you can put them in the oven, but first we're going to stir it. So I've stirred my mixture now for 2 minutes. So the next thing we're going to do is get our muffin cases, and we want to put them into our tray. So this recipe should make 12 cupcakes. And then when we've done that, we want to spoon our mixture into the cases to try and equal them out. So there's roughly the same amount in each case. You might need to scrape it all off at the end of the bowl to get the rest of it out. And then when you've done that, we need to put them in the oven, so we need to use our oven gloves. And we are going to put them in for about 14 minutes. So make sure you set your timer for 14 minutes. So I've just taken my muffins out and let them cool, and they are all there and they smell lovely. So if you want to eat them, you need to eat them within 3 days, and then you'll have to throw them away. So enjoy them, and don't forget to clear everything away, do the washing up, and then you can enjoy them. Bye!